What's up, my amazing people? I am so excited to have you today on this training. It's going to be a massive time. Welcome wherever you're joining me from around the world. Welcome to this training. I promise you it's going to be a great time together. So get settled. We're going to have wonderful time together, and we are looking at how to build a 15 million naira business in 11 months, even if you are a complete novice. That is like building like about 1.5 million naira business in every single month. So how you can make that to be 15 million naira business in 11 months, even if you haven't done it before. Like I said, it's going to be a great time. So get settled. No matter what you're doing, get settled, because it's going to be a massive time together, right? I'm ready to roll now. Are you ready to roll with me? I am so stoked, and I'm ready to roll with the training right now. So let's go right now. Right, so we're looking at how to build a 15 million naira online business in 11 months, even if you are a complete novice. So let's go there, my friend. So in this training, yes, what I'm going to cover, it is my promise to you today, right? But before I go into all those things to begin to tell you the stuff I'm going to cover, for your best interest, I need you to do something for me in your own best interest, right? So I need you to make sure that nothing is distracting you. Now, make sure your phone is in silent. Get off social medias and all those things. Anything that would distract you, like Facebook, Twitter, and all those kind of things, get out of them, right? So get focused on this training, because it's going to be a great time together. I've made up my mind to give you massive value. This is a pure content that I've never taught before, right? So I'm going to give it to you for free, all of them. So I need your full attention to be here for us to be able to get the best value for the training today, right? So get a pen and a paper, because you will need it. You need to take notes. So I give you 1 minute now. Get up, get a pen and a paper, because you need to take a lot of notes, because we're going to be saying a lot of things today, and you need to get to write them down. And one thing is this: I need you to pay full attention. Get your pen, get your paper. I'm waiting for you. I'm giving you 2 seconds to do that. So I'm sure you've gotten it now, right? I know you are a fast person. So anyway, so we need to do this right away. And then, quick disclaimer. I have a disclaimer to make. Number one, I'm going to give you massive value today, no doubt. You're going to have massive value. But I need you to know that I need your full attention here, right, for you to be able to get. So my disclaimer is I'm going to mention some huge figures. I'm going to call money, right, in this training, right? I'm also going to show you some successful people who have been able to build their own multi-million naira and multi-million dollar business, right? I'm going to mention their names. I'm going to mention the figures. I'm going to do all those things in this training. So I need you to know that it is possible that you're going to make more than the figures I'm going to mention in this training, and it's also possible that you're not going to make anything at all. Right, let me take that again. It is possible that you're going to make way more than the figures I mentioned. It is possible that you're going to make less, and it's also possible that you're not going to make any money at all. Right, it's possible. So you are solely responsible for your actions and results. Right, it is up to you to get the kind of result you want to get. Right, so people go to university. Sometimes you have only 1 or 2 persons coming out with first class. Right, but I know that's not going to be your case. Right, so it's possible you make more than that. It's possible you make less. Let's just state the obvious, right? This is a 100% training that you're going to get lots of things from. So I need you to know that in advance, right? So now, here's what I'm going to cover in this training right now. So let me show you what I'm going to cover, so that you'll be able to achieve the goal that you want to achieve, the one that is most important to you. Now, how to discover. Number one, I'm going to talk about how to discover a hungry market. I'm going to show you how to know what people are willing and able to pay for. Right. I'm also going to show you the ultimate formula for turning your passion, your talent, your skill, or your expert into a highly profitable business. And I'm also going to show you how to structure your business so that people will beg to pay you. I'm sure that's what you want. You want people to beg to pay you. So I'm going to show you how to structure your business in a way that people will beg to pay you. Right. And I'm also going to show you the only 3 simple steps you need to launch a multi-million naira business today, even if today is your first day. Even if you've not done it before, I'm going to show you the step you need to take to be able to make that available and work out for you the way you want it to work. I'm also going to show you how to use the soft machine to attract floats of clients to your business, right? Like I call it soft machine. It's a method for attracting clients to your business every day, so that clients will chase you with money instead of you going to chase clients. I'm sure you don't want to chase clients. You want clients to chase you. I'm sure of that, right? You don't want clients. You want clients to chase you, not you chasing client. So I'm going to show you how you're going to do that right now. Anyway, I'm also going to show you how to use the I call it low-hanging fruit principle, but LHFS method to get client today. Client who can pay you any fee you mention, not just ordinary client. And then I'm also going to show you the best place to get clients who have money to pay you, and what you should do to make them to come pay you immediately. I'm going to show you all those stuff today. So like it's a massive, massive, massive section. So those are just a tip of the iceberg. Actually, it is loaded. So make sure you stay to the end, because at the end of this training, I have a special gift for every one of you. Yep, you heard me right. At the end of this training, I have a special gift for you. So stick around to the end, because you'll be able to get the special gift that I want to give to you at the end of this training. And I know it's going to be a game changer for you. So anyway, who am I and why should you listen to me, right? Why should you even listen to me? Why should you invest your time in listening to me? You know, I'm Johnson Emmanuel. I'm referred to as African #1 business growth and marketing strategist. That's what I'm referred to. London Graduate School and Commonwealth University nominated me for a honorary award in business admin, because they said that I help business to grow their revenue with online marketing. That's why they awarded me. They nominated me for an award. London Graduate School and Commonwealth University. So every week, over 80,000 business owners and entrepreneurs come to learn one thing from me, right? They come to learn how to grow their revenue and profit with online marketing. So every week, that's what I teach them. So anyway, due to my clients on result that are not typical, they've been featured on Forbes, NBC, CNN, and many other places around the internet, around the world. They've been featured on those amazing places. This guy, his name is John Lee Dumas. He is the founder of Entrepreneur on Fire, a New York Times best-selling author. He's a multi-millionaire, and he reaches over 2 million people with his podcast, right? So yes, what he has to say about what I do and how I do what I do. So Johnson Emmanuel will show you how to take what you have inside your head and turn it into a highly profitable business. Listen to him, do anything he asks you to do, he can get you results quickly. Nobody can say it better than John Lee Dumas, right? He's a multi-millionaire, he's successful, super successful, and this is what he's got to say. Anyway, so I'm the founder of an international marketing company called Client Attraction. We help companies and businesses in the US, Canada, Australia, Europe, and some parts of Africa to acquire customers and grow their revenue with online marketing. So it was not like that. I mean, it didn't start like that, you know. This success didn't just come overnight, right? It came from scratch, like the cradle, you know, that kind of thing. So all this, you look at me, this is the typical picture of who I am, you know, hawking pure water and all those kind of thing. The different things I did hawk, granules, I hawked granules, yes, I did hawk granules, garden egg, whatever thing you think that's crazy, I hawked them, you know, way back in the city of Benin while I was growing up. Now, so all these things didn't just happen overnight. I'm not just ordinary guy like you, you know, the common people you see on the road. I'm just like that when I got started in my own journey. So I hug virtually anything you can think of, granola, fufu, garden egg, anything, just name it. Chances are I hug that stuff. So most people find it hard to believe when I say these things, but you know, they judge me based on my present success. But it's been a long walk to success for me, like really long walk to success. It's not an overnight thing at all. So, and honestly, if someone like me could do it, you too can do it. So I'm probably not smarter than you, so I believe you can do it. Chances, I'm not a smart guy. I'm sure I'm not smarter than you, but if I could do it, I absolutely believe you too can do it. So I don't have any special skill. I'm just like you. I'm not a tech person. You may even be smarter than me when it comes to technology. I don't even know how to use PowerPoint so well right now. Yes, I don't know how to use PowerPoint so well. Microsoft, I use it, but anything beyond typing, I don't know how to use it. So I'm not a tech person. So if you're not a tech person, you can do these things right easily. So my secret is simple. I got a good mentor. I followed his principle, his advice, and I implemented everything he asked me to do, and I got the result that I needed to get. And that is all you need to do. And I'm going to show you. Luckily for you today, you're here with me, and I'm going to show you everything you need to do so that you can be successful. So today you have me, and I'm going to show you some stuff about how you can get your own amazing result, like I did, right? So imagine what your life will look like if you are able to launch a highly profitable business, just like me, like Linda Ikeji, Uche, Eze, and many other people. Just look at them. How will your life be to be able to launch a highly profitable business like these folks? Anyway, here's a tweet from the common sense senator. I'm sure you know him, Ben Bonny Bruce. Here's what he said. He said Facebook declares a 3-month profit of 4.7 billion. 3 months, not 1 year. We must accept that intelligence, not oil, is what will make us rich. Now, what he means by intelligent, it means that ideas, right? What we have in our head is what will make us rich. That's what the common sense senator was trying to talk about here. So, which means it's not the merchandise, it's not the container that will make somebody rich. It's what you have in your head, and that is what the world is moving towards now. And I'm going to show you how you can do all those today. So, it means that the best way to be successful is by using what you have inside your head. Right? That's the best way to be successful in today's economy. So, are you ready to take charge and launch your own highly profitable online business? If you are ready, wave your hand and say you're ready, right? So that we can start right now, because I'm going to go into step 1. If you're ready, wave your hand and say you're ready, and then we jump into the training, right? Let's say comment. If you can see anywhere to comment around the page, just comment. Tell me you're ready. Let's dive into the training right now so that I can dish all the content I need to dish for you, so that you can make progress in your journey. Anyway. So let's go. This is step 1. Step 1 is discover a profitable market or a profitable passion, skill, knowledge, or expertise. When I say discover a profitable passion, skill, market, I'm talking about getting a profitable niche that people are able to pay for, right? Your passion, your skill, your knowledge, something that people are able to pay you for. Discover one that is profitable, and I'm going to show you how to do that in this training. So if you want to launch a profitable business, it starts by you figuring out what you are going to sell. You need to know what you're going to sell, what people will pay you for. For you to be successful in business, you will be selling something to a certain group of people. That's just how it works. So if you have a passion, a talent, or a skill, or expertise, you have to turn it into a business. Maybe you have a skill, a passion, a talent, or expertise, you can turn that into a business, right? And I'm going to show you some guys who did this thing, and it's pretty easy to do, right? Yes, this guy, his name is David D'Angelo. He's the founder of Double Your Dating, right? So look at what he did. He's been able to launch a $10 million business, right, from Double Your Dating. What does he do? Basically, he teach guys about how to attract the kind of women they want in their lives. That's what he does, right? So when he got started in his life, he has issue of not being able to talk to women and win women over, right? So his friend later taught him how to overcome those challenges, how he could talk to women smartly. He sees a woman he likes, instead of walking up to the woman to talk to her, David D'Angelo will run away. That's what he was practically doing. So eventually he got help from his friend. He was able to overcome that challenge. So when he overcame the challenge, what he did was to start helping other guys to overcome the same challenge, and he's been able to take that to build a multi-million-dollar business. You can see what he wrote: learn secrets most men will never know about women and dating. So this is what he does. That's what he teaches people how to do, and he's able to build a $10 million online business from teaching people how to do that. And it's a thing you too can do. So what are you passionate about? What skill do you have, right? What questions do people always ask you? And I need you to be writing all these things I'm asking you. All these questions I'm asking you, I need to be writing them down, because as you provide answers to this question, you would have come up with an idea that is profitable. So you need to write all these questions I'm asking you. What are you passionate about? What skill do you have? What question do people ask you, right? What advice do you always give to people? What do people say you are good at? What do you enjoy doing? What is it that you can do without getting tired? Those things, if you can do those things, if you can answer those questions, you have a multi-million-dollar naira business hidden within those ideas. You need to write those things out. So you can also use what I call the sack your boss method to launch a business, right? I call it sack your boss method because these days, if you are currently in a paid employment, you want to sack your boss, right? You want to sack your boss. You want to gain your own freedom so you can control your own life and your own time. So that's why I call it sack your boss method to launch a business. So let me share a sweet story with you. It will help you understand this strategy very well. One of my students, who was an accountant in a company, when he came to me, he complained that he was unable to get good pay. He was working in a firm where the pay wasn't good, right? So that's the complaint he made to me. So I asked him to launch a side gig to take off his extra expenses. But the guy, one thing I love about him is that he takes action. So immediately he took action, he took my advice, and then he was able to launch a side gig. Guess what I asked him to do? Although we did it together though. So I say, since you're an accountant, why not sell accounting and bookkeeping service to small businesses? Be their accountant, let them pay you monthly, right? So because he wanted a subscription based pay where every month he'll be sure that money is going to come into his account. So I told him, since you're already an accountant working in this accounting firm, can you send accounting services or bookkeeping service to a small business owner? You just be the accountant, right? And I mean, even for ego's sake, most businesses would even say yes to you because they want to be known as a business that had an accountant, working for them. So one thing I love about this guy is that he takes action. The next day, he started looking for small business owners. So our goal was simple. My goal, when I told him then, was to get 10 small business owners. You charge them 15,000 naira per person per month, right? That's what I asked him to do. So, but this guy beat the goal. Look at what happened. He went over and above. He did massively well. He didn't get 10. He didn't get 12. He didn't get 15. He didn't get 20. He got 28 client in his first month, and that gave him 420,000. Yes, somebody was anyone 30,000 naira in a month, right? In his first month of having an extra gig, he got 420,000 naira in his first month. So that's what can happen when you launch your own side business. So the better thing is that it's even a monthly recurring income that people pay that 15,000 naira every month in a year, and that's a multi-million naira business already for him. So he was earning 130,000 at his former place of work. If you were him, tell me, will you sack your boss or will you still be working with your boss? I'm sure you want to sack your boss. So that's a method that you also want to use. No matter what you do, right? It's what you can do. It's what you can actually execute now. I call it the sack your boss method, right? So if you work at the place now, what is it that you currently do there? Turn it into a service and sell to people. No matter where you're working right now, no matter what you're doing for them, turn that stuff into a side business that people can pay you for. So if you are a customer care attendant, if you are a front desk officer, you're a receptionist, you're an accountant, HR expert, then whatever you do, you can turn into a side gig that you can begin to charge people for, and people will value you and they will pay you massively for it. So I know you're enjoying this training right now, but there's more to come. See, all these people I have mentioned so far, and the ones I will mention still don't have two heads. They came from poor home. They are not technology savvy people. So in case you have excuses that this guy is rich, they are not rich. David D'Angelo came from a broke home. In fact, he used to say that he doesn't know anyone who knows anyone who's rich. That's what he said. That's what he always says. He says that a lot, right? So they don't have two heads. He doesn't have two heads. And anyone else I've mentioned, and I'm going to mention, don't have two heads. Myself inclusive, we don't have two heads. We are okay from poor home, and then we are not technology savvy. I'm not technology savvy. I don't know how to PowerPoint. I don't know how to use PowerPoint and all this stuff. So you can do this business. Yet they could do it, they could make it. So there's no reason why you two cannot make it as well. So I will show you some Nigerians like you who have been able to build a multi-billion naira business. Yes, multi-billion naira business. They are Nigerians, they live in Nigeria, and they've been able to build it in this country, right? So for now, let me show you how to structure your business so that people will value it and beg to pay. Now, I've shown you step one, you've discovered it. My assumption is that you've been able to discover that from what I've shown you how to do it, right? That's what you've done in step one. So in step two now, I'm going to show you how to structure it. Since you've discovered your passion, since you've discovered what people are going to pay you for, since you discover what you are willing to charge for, right? What product or service you're going to sell, right? So I'm going to show you how you can structure that. So the step one is actually to discover a profitable market, is a profitable passion, a talent. Now the step two now will not be to structure your business so that people will value it and beg to pay you for it. That is the step two. So for people to even pay you anything, you need to be able to package or structure what you are selling in such a way that people will value it. That's what you need to do. You need to be able to structure it in such a way people will value it, or else they won't pay you for it. So if you cannot structure it or package it in such a way that people will value it, they're not going to pay you for it. And now you've discovered your passion, you've discovered your skill, you've discovered a hungry market. How do you structure it? How do you make people buy whatever stuff that you want them to buy? That is the thing that we're going to deal in this step two. So when I say packaging, I don't mean branding or all those things people talk about, right? That's not what I'm talking about. So once you are able to package and structure your business, people will pay you any fee you mention. They will beg to become your customers, and that's what I'm talking about. So let me share a story with you. It will help you understand what I'm talking about. So meet my friend. His name is Jimmy. I call this strategy the Jimmy strategy. That's what I call the strategy. This is Jimmy, right? Jimmy is on the left. Right? Jimmy wants to get to the right. Jimmy needs money. The money Jimmy needs is on his right. Now, how can Jimmy get to the right? Now, there are 8 steps, right? Look at it. There are 8 steps that is between Jimmy and the money that he needs. So he needs to take those 8 steps to be able to achieve the goal he wants to achieve. And that's what you need to do, right? That's how your program should be. If somebody comes to you, needs a solution, what are the steps these people will take to accomplish the goal that the person we want to get? What are the steps they will take, right? That is the gymming strategy step. These are the 8 steps you want to take to be able to achieve the goal you want to achieve. For instance, this is exactly what you should do. What are the steps people will take to get the desired end result that they will seek? Right? People come to you, like when people come to David D'Angelo, the one I told you about, who has a business where he teaches guys how to attract women, right? What are the steps guys will take to be able to get the result? Now, for instance, somebody does not have a girlfriend. Now, what are the steps he will take to eventually start getting a girlfriend? That's what I'm talking about. That is the step. That's how you structure it. So, if I want to get hooked up to a lady that's a shy guy, what are the steps I will need to take to move from no date to unlimited date? What are those steps? So I will do this. Maybe first step 1 could be I should need to dress well. I will need to be funny. I will need to be bold. I will need to make sure my mouth it's not smelling. Maybe those are the steps I will need to take. So all these steps, make them 8 steps or 9, whatever step you want to take there, but it should not exceed 12 steps. Make those steps 12 maximum. Then the lesser the better, so that then these are the steps you outline that people will take. Step 1, for you to begin to attract women, you need to know how to dress, you need to be funny, you need to be bold. Make those steps between 4 and 12. These are the steps people will take to be able to achieve the result they want to achieve, and that's what you also need to do in your business. So you should carefully outline those steps that people will take, and then package those steps as a sellable offer or product for people to buy. That's what you should do. So you can package it as a coaching program, as a book. You can package it as a coaching program or as a book. You can package it as an audio program, as a video program, as a consulting mastermind, as a consulting program, as a mastermind, as a done-for-you service, or even as a live event, so that you present it in a live event like a seminar kind of thing. You can package those steps people will take, right? Like for instance, now I'm telling you about how to launch your own business in this training, right? Now you can see that there are 3 steps I'm giving to you. The step 1, I said you have to discover your knowledge. Step 2, I'm telling you now that you need to structure it. That's step 2. Now step 3, I'll also tell you step 3. Now you can see step 1, step 2, step 3. Now if you take these steps, you'll be able to launch your own business online, right? Now that's also what you also want to do, whether you are selling a service where you render service for them, or whether a professional service, a lawyer, whatever thing. Those are the steps you need to clearly outline what you do for the client to get the result the client wants to get. Now, so you should clearly outline those steps that people will take, and then package it as a sellable offer or a product for people to buy. That's what you should do. So I need you to pay very, very close attention to the next thing I'm going to say to you right now. Pay close attention to it. Now, see, and people usually ask me, they say to me most time when I talk to them, and listen to this is very important. They say, what if I'm not good enough? That's what they always say to me. Now, what if there are big names in my marketplace? People ask me this question most time. They also say, in our market, Johnson, I would like to go to this market, I would like to sell this, but too many people are selling it already, and these guys who are selling it are very popular. They also say, what if I don't have time? What if I'm not an expert? What if I'm not a tech person? Right? All those things are the things people will always ask. Now, meet this lady. Her name is Sarah Jones, right? She has almost 0 skill, but she only had passion. She works full time. She's not a tech person. She's got no certificate. She knew nobody in the market, right? So if you ask me all those questions, this is embedded in this lady. No skill, no passion, just only passion. She works full time, 9 to 5. She's not a tech person. She got no certificate at all. She knows nobody in the marketplace, right? But yet, yes, what Business Insider report? He said meets the San Francisco dating coach who earns up to 20,000 naira a month. That is 240,000 naira in a year. What does she do? She's teaching men how to be successful with women. That's what she does. Yeah, she's got no skill when she started. She was working full time. She's not a tech person. She has no certificate. She knows nobody in the market. But yes, she was able to launch that successful business, and that's also what you should also consider doing in your business. So if you think you're not a tech person, I'm not a tech person either. I barely know how to use PowerPoint. Now that's the truth. I still struggle to use it today. PowerPoint. So if you think you're not an expert, you are an expert. If you have done something successfully well, someone else wants to get at least the result you've gotten. Right? If you've done anything well in your life before, there's somebody out there who wants to get to that step you have gotten to in your own life. That's why you need to structure whatever thing you want to say. Don't say it's not good enough, it's not big enough. Somebody wants to get, if your result is small, there's somebody out there who wants that small result. Right? That's why you need to sell whatever thing you have to sell. So someone wants to get to at least the level you are. So people will pay you anything if you can just show them a little more. If you just help them get a little more than where they are, make them take like a little step above where they are, so they can get close to where they want to get to. They will pay you any amount of money you want. So meet this guy. This guy, this book. Have you ever? I don't know if you've read this book. Catch Me If You Can. It was written by Frank Agadnala. That's the guy's name. He wrote the book Catch Me If You Can. I'm not sure if you watched the movie or the book. So this guy was a former con man. When I mean con man, con artist, a former in our palace here. There's a former 419. So he could impersonate anybody. He could. In fact, it was a time he even went to the US, to a bank in the US, and he was able to cash out $2.5 million fake check. He was able to get the money out of the bank. So it was a thorn in the flesh of the US government. He could go to university. Usually we go to university. When he goes to university, he will impersonate the lecturer. He will teach the student, and the student will pass all their exams. That's what he was doing every day. So when they caught him one day, they now asked him, what was your secret? How are you able to go to university, teach students, and students pass their exams? And then the guy said one thing. He just said, he said he reads one chapter ahead of the student before he comes to class. So if you come to class, what he does is to read one chapter ahead of the student, and that's all you need, to read one chapter, to be one chapter ahead of your customer. That's all you need. You don't need many things you think you need. You need to be one chapter ahead. Just one chapter ahead. You know enough already. You are good enough. Have the tech skill already. You should go out now and launch your own business, right? So long you are not going to, if you are not going to be like, it's only when you will be operating in like a medical doctor, a lawyer, and all those things, in all those highly regulated industry, that's where you need to get all those paper certification. If not, you're good enough with what you know already to launch your own business. So, and that is all you need to know. What you already know is good enough for you to launch your own business already. You don't need to waste time again and say what you don't know enough. You know more than enough already. So let me even ask you, what certificate does Mark Zuckerberg had before he built Facebook? Tell me. What certificate does Mark Zuckerberg have before he built Facebook? What certificate does AY have before he built a multi-billion-dollar brand? What certificate does AY have? AY has been able to take the AY brand to a multi-billion-dollar brand, right? What was his certificate before he built those brands? Does he have any certificate in comedy? I'm not sure he has any certificate in comedy. He doesn't have any certificate in comedy, but yet he was able to build a multi-billion-dollar business. So what certificate does Linda Ikeji have before she was able to build a multi-billion-dollar business? Now, like Linda Ikeji lives in Banana Island. So what certificate does she have before she was able to build a multi-billion-dollar online business? These guys had no certificate, but yet they went ahead to build a multi-billion-dollar certificate. Please, my friend, don't cheat on yourself. You are over good. Don't make any excuse. Just start today, not tomorrow. You have everything you need to start your own online business. Step 1, discover it. Structure it like I showed you, so you are good enough to go straight. Now, if you're already saying there are big names to your market, some people will say we have big names in the market. I want to do this particular thing, but we have big names in our market. That's what they always say to me most times when I talk to them. When I say they have big names already, but here's the thing: I need you to know that the rise of ShopRite is not a threat to kiosk owner. Now, there are kiosk owners everywhere, yet ShopRite is there, so everybody's existing. So you can also do this thing no matter the big names you have in your marketplace. The rise of ShopRite is not a threat to kiosk owner. So don't cheat on yourself. You're good. Don't make any excuse. Just start today, not tomorrow, to be able to launch your own online business. Now, I've shown you how to discover your profitable market. I've shown you how to structure it, and I've shown you how to package it as a service, right? I've shown you all those things. Now, let me show you step 3, how to create a simple marketing system that brings clients to you instead of you going to meet them. Right? You need to know how to create system that bring clients to you, not you going to meet clients. You don't want to chase clients. You want clients to meet you, not you chasing clients. God forbid that you chase clients. You want them to come and meet you, not you going to meet them. Don't ever chase clients. Don't ever beg clients to work with you. Instead, create a system that will bring them to you and make them beg you to work with you. Just imagine a medical doctor who goes about screaming, "Doctor has come, oh! Doctor has come, oh! If you are there, come and meet doctor. Doctor has come. Come and get treatment." I'm sure that you're not going to trust your life in the hands of that kind of a doctor. So, but that's what most business people do. You don't want to do that. So you want to create a system that will bring clients to your business, not you're going to chase them. So anyway, this is one of the most important aspects of this thing, and I love this. Without this aspect, without marketing, you won't make any money. Without marketing, you are not in business because you will not make sales. So the reason most people don't make money online is because they don't know they use what I call the old marketing system, or which is not effective. They do what I call the old marketing system. I'm going to tell you what the old marketing system is all about, but don't do it. Don't do it. I beg you in God's name. Don't do it. Don't do the old marketing system. For you not to do it, I'm going to tell you about it. I'm going to tell you what it is, what it's like. But don't do it. Promise me you're not going to do it. The old marketing system. Lift up your left hand and say, I won't do it. Please don't do it. Anyway, the marketing system is going to make you go broke faster than you ever thought possible. It is the reason many people are actually broke online. It is the reason people are not consistent in their earnings, because they use the old marketing system, and I don't want to do the old marketing system. It's not good for you at all. So yes, what the old marketing system looks like. The people tell you to post on social media. Do Facebook updates, start a new Facebook group or LinkedIn group. Maybe you'll be lucky, clients will come. That's what they always say to you. They say just build it and they will come. Just build this business, client will come. They say tell your friends and family. They say you should keep blogging, you should get posts, you should do SEO, you should do all manner of nonsense, right? You should go to a podcast, start a YouTube channel, do all those things. The truth of the matter, the question is this: do all these things work? Well, maybe they'd work actually. That is, if you don't give up, if you don't give up on your dreams, right? They may work for you if you are very patient. Like you can stay like 8 years, 20, 10 years, 5 years. If you are patient enough, they can work for you. But my guess is that you want to launch a business now. I want to begin to get clients now. You don't want to wait for the next 5 years, not in the next 10 years. I'm sure that's not what you want to do. You want to get clients today, not tomorrow, not 5 years time. Now, if that's what you want, lift up your hands and say, yes, that's what I want. And I'm going to tell you something. Now, you see, so if that is what you want, you have to use the new school marketing system. Now, what the pros are using, what people like us are using, what some experts are using, that is the new school marketing system you need to use in your business. So the new school marketing system will help you get clients anytime you want. It will help you automate your entire business so that 247 your business is working. People are buying your product like around the clock. So let me tell you a story so that you will see how powerful the new marketing system is. So towards the end of January of this year, I wrote an ebook and we made close to 1 million naira from that simple ebook we wrote, and we did that in less than 45 days. The ebook we wrote. I just wrote an ebook and we made close to 1 million naira from that ebook. Now, the good news is that the money is automated. We were sleeping when the people were ordering that ebook. I will show you all the stuff. Now we were sleeping, people were buying that ebook that we wrote. Now, even though the book is awesome, I know that the marketing system was extremely powerful, and that was what made the difference in the book, because we had a good marketing system. I've seen good books that didn't sell, like books that were very, very good, but they didn't sell. The reason is because the owner of the book don't understand the simple marketing system, right? Your marketing system should be able to bring clients to you, not you going to meet clients. And I hate to chase clients, and I don't want you to chase clients at all. Your marketing system should be automated so that people can buy what you are selling even while you sleep, right? Even while you're sleeping, your marketing system should allow you to sell whatever thing you want to sell. So a marketing system should be able to consistently attract customers to you, and it should grow your revenue predictably. That's what your marketing system must do. Your marketing system should be simple and not complex, because if it is complex, you will be wasting all your time trying to fix the complexity instead of actually making all the sales that you need to make. So I know your marketing system must be very simple. Let me quickly tell you, show you how I did it, my own marketing system. You ready to see my own? Now let's do it. So this is the sales page. When I say sales page, I mean the page where people come to read about the book, right? This is the page. You can see new book reviews, how to turn your passion and all those. You can see that is the sales page. Now, there's nothing special about the page, nothing fancy about it, just black and white. Yet it made close to 1 million naira in few months, just about less than 45 days actually. So the new school marketing system is my secret weapon of mass customer acquisition. Right? Not mass destruction, mass customer acquisition or massive customer acquisition. My secret is the new school marketing system. Now let me tell you a quick story. See, when I got started, I was really desperate to grow my business. I was very excited about my business, just as you are also excited about yours today. So I started doing all the old marketing system. I did all of them, and I suffered for it. So my relationship was suffering, and one day my girlfriend then told me that she started complaining, earlier that I was not having time for us. And then one day she just walked out because I didn't have time. I was just working, doing the old school marketing system, and I was really pained. Like I was frustrated. I cried several times because I really loved her, but she went, and then that was the end of it. So after that nasty experience, I told myself I was going to stop all the old marketing systems. So I dumped all the old school marketing system. Immediately I embraced the new marketing system, and that is how my life changed when I started doing the new marketing system. So this has worked for me, and it's my secret weapon. It has worked for my client. It has worked for many people I know. So the new marketing system It's automated. It will help you bring clients. Clients will chase you, not you chasing client. The new marketing system allows you to charge 100,000 naira, 1 million naira, whatever thing you want to charge. The new marketing system allows you to do that. That's one thing I love it for. So you can use the new marketing system to sell any kind of product or service you want to sell, right? You can do anything you want to do with the new marketing system. Maybe you just need to tweak it a little bit. That's all you need, but you can do it. Now, the new marketing system is very simple. It's only 5 steps. Here is it: the landing page, OTO page. OTO, by OTO I mean one-time offer page. I'll tell you more about that, and I will show you live example. Sorry, I had to take water there. Then it take you to the sales page, the order page, and the thank you page. And I'm going to show you real life case story of how we did it in our own business when we sold that book. So now let me show you how we used it to make that 1 million naira I talked about in the book. So here's the page. First, we send people to this page. We gave them this free offer. Every human being likes a free thing. So we give them this free stuff. This is my stuff, a free report. I give it to them as free, right? Immediately they took this offer as free. Immediately they took it. I showed them this offer, which is a place where about the book. They should read up about the book. You can see, congrats, you have been signing, where they can read the book, right? Then when they took this, they will click on the button that will take them to this page where they can make payments for the book. Once they pay, I take them to this page where they can download the book, and that is how these 5 steps work. That's how these 5 steps work. First, I take them to this page, right? I take them to this page, right, where they can read about the book. I take them to this page where they can make payment. You can see it, pay online or transfer to the bank, right? After that, I take them to this page, and that is how it works. Now, of course, I sent them series of email. Everything was 100% automated. It was running round the clock, 24 hours. Even as I'm talking to you now, the same marketing system is running, right? It was running round the clock, 247, nothing stopped. So that is what I also need you to do in your own business. So the result we had was 1 million naira in sales of ebook within 45 days, less than 45 days, between 45 and 60 days, but I think about less than 45 days already. So that's what we got, right, from having the book. So again, if you check out this web page, you will see that there's nothing special about the web pages. The web page I show you, nothing special about them, just ordinary web page, and that's what I showed to you, and nothing fancy about them at all. So this system worked because it is based on real human psychological behavior, time-tested principle, and it's proven, not guesswork. That's why it worked so well. So it can work in any other in any industry under the planet. Any kind of product, no matter your price point, it will work for you. Once you have this kind of system set up, you're able to get clients. Now, once you have this system set up, the next thing you want to do is to have clients to fill up the system. You have the system running. Now, what else do? You need to have clients coming. If you have a shop, a beautiful shop, you need to have signboards so that people can come in and buy what you are selling. Because if you have a fine shop, people are not coming in, you're not going to make money. So you need to have it. So you need to go do the next thing. You need to go get customers to come in, and the best place in the world right now to get customers is Facebook. Yeah, Facebook is the best place right now, one of the best places in the world to get customers right now. So you need to go to Facebook to get customers right now. Now, if you have a Facebook account, right, you have something like this. You have a dash. This is a Facebook advertising dashboard. You may not see it, but you have it in your Facebook account. You may not know where it is, but it's there in Facebook. So long you have a Facebook account, you have something like this. So the way we bring customers to this machine that we just create, right? Now the best place we get customers is Facebook. I have other 10 techniques, 10 other places I can get customers from, but let's stick with Facebook for this particular training because it's one of the hottest places right now on the planet to get customers. So Facebook will show us. We want to go to Facebook to get customers, right, to fill up our shop. Let's take that machine we created, that 5-step machine. Let's look at it like a shop. Now, let's get signboard. Let's go get customers to come in. The best place we have to go is Facebook. Now, because Facebook will show us the exact kind of people we want, we need. Facebook will also show us how to get people who have the money to pay us, right? If you are selling a car, for instance, maybe a Rolls Royce, and you are selling to people who are civil servants earning like 50,000 naira, you're not going to make sales. Even if the people like your product, they are not going to buy because they don't have the financial capacity to buy what you are selling. So you want to go to where people who have maybe like private jets, right? You want to sell to people who have private jet because they are people who can afford whatever thing you are selling. So I'm going to show you I'm going to show you how to get those kind of customers who have money to pay you for whatever thing you want to sell to them on Facebook. So let's say the person you are looking for to meet, to sell to, is a man between the age of 44 and 64, right? It's a Nigerian man. His net worth and is between $120,000 to $150,000, and his income is between $50,000 and $75,000. Facebook is going to give you this person who has this job description. Let's say you want to sell a Rolls Royce, for instance. You sell a Rolls Royce. Who will you sell to? A man. Who will be your perfect customer? Is it a man who earns every year 2 million naira, or a man who earns every year 1 billion naira? Who is your perfect customer? I'm sure that the person that has $1 billion, right? That's who you want to sell to, and that's what Facebook does here. It shows all those people who have the kind of money we want our customers to have, so that we can place our advert in their presence, in their very eyes, and that's what we want to do. So you want to look at the network and the income, because you want people who have money to spend. Now watch this carefully. Now, we just imputed those information that I just talked about, like the Nigerian man. You can see the Nigerian man. You can see the arrow, the first arrow. You can see the second arrow on your left. Now, you can see the second arrow. You can see all this. We've imputed all those information. Once we impute those information, the next thing that happens is that if you look at the arrow on your right, we automatically have a potential client of 310,000 people that we should advertise our product to. Can you imagine? We have a potential client of 310,000 people that will buy whatever thing we are selling. That's massive. That's madness, right? And that is what you also want to do in your own business too. So I'm sure you see that how that is very powerful, right? You can sell to these people. They have money to pay you whatever thing you are selling, right? 310,000 people, you advertise to them, they come into your business. This is more powerful than radio, television, all of them put together, because these are your exact audience of people who have the money to pay you what you are for what they are selling. Now, can you see that your business will be unstoppable if you implement this? You can see how powerful it is. If you have a business now you launch, you can see that your business is unstoppable, totally unstoppable. Nobody can stop you, and that's how this works. So now if you're a woman as well, if you want to target to a woman, this is the same step you also follow. You're able to move on. You're able to get automatically these guys who can also use you're able to get 410,000 people automatically to buy your product. If you want to sell to a woman who is between the age of 30 and 45, who is a mother, who is married, who is a mom, who has money, this is what you do on Facebook, and it just works very, very well. So now, can you see? So you can see how to get clients now. Not just clients, but clients who have money to pay you. Clients who will come to you without you chasing them. Clients who will appreciate your help. This is the system we use to sell 2,367 copies of Passion to Dollars. Now, I wrote this book, Passion to Dollars. This is the hard copy. The guy you see on the screen is one of the guys who bought the book, right? He's one of the guys who bought it. Now, we're able to use this, create a system around between June, July, and August. We created a system for this book, right? And we sold 2,367 copies of the book within that period. This was the same system we used to sell the book, right? So it's a massive book, it's a massive system, it's great stuff. When you have a great product, a great marketing system, your product will sell very fast, and that's what most people are missing in their own business. So now the major reason people are broke online is because they don't know how to market, and luckily for you, I'm here to help you market, right? I'm here to show you how to sell your product so that you will not be broke like most people are. So can you see how clearly now that you can launch a highly profitable business while transforming the lives of millions, thousands, hundreds of people around the world? Now let me ask you a question. Now, if you think, before I ask you a question, if you think it is hard to launch a highly profitable business, it's not your fault. There are too many information on the internet, so you are confused, you don't know which one to follow, and a lot of bogus claims as well. The noise online is too much, but luckily we're here today, and I'm here to help you break that barrier. So let me ask you a question now. Do you want to launch a highly profitable business? Let me be honest with me. Do you want to launch your own highly profitable business? Right? Do you want to launch it? Now, do you want to transform the life of people and also get paid doing that? Now, here's the thing. If you are excited about launching or relaunching an online business the correct way, not just launching it, but launching it in the correct way, I told you initially that there's something that I want to give to you. Now, I want to help you for free. Yeah, for free. 100% free. I want to help you do that for free. You're not going to pay me for free, right? Now, you and I, or maybe one of my staff, right? Both of us will get on the phone, right? We're going to do what I call launch your online business blueprint strategy section, right? What that means is that you and I will get on the phone. I will give you strategy, either me or someone on my team or two people on my team. We get on the phone with you. We will pay for the call. Don't worry, we will pay within 30 and 40 minutes. We will help you get clear on your product that you should sell. We will help you get clear on the price point. We will help you get clear on how to meet your goal. We will help you to set out all those things. The call will last between 30 minutes and 45 minutes. We'll help you do it. So we'll help you develop a customized launch your online business blueprint strategy section. So we'll do that for you. Then it's free, 100% free. So we'll call you on the phone and we'll talk about how you can launch your own business correctly. I will pay for the call 100% free. Now, here's the thing. This is free, it's 100%, but it is not for everybody. You don't leave opportunities like this for everybody. It's not for everybody, and it is also for a limited number of people. And I will tell you that. Now, it is not for people. It is not only for people who want to launch their own business. If you don't want to launch your business, this is not for you. You want to launch or relaunch your business, it's for you, right? Now, it's for people who are serious to take simple instructions. It's for people who are hungry for knowledge, right? Not people, not debaters, not argumentators, not commentators, people who are serious, who are hungry for knowledge. That is what it is for. Now, it's for people who are ready, willing, and able to invest the upwards of 100,000 naira in a life-changing program. You are not paying for this call, but you must have the capacity to invest 100,000 naira and above in a training program, right? You must have it because you want to be sure that you are ready to make progress in your business. So the blueprint section we're going to get on the phone, you're not going to pay, is free, right? And you'll be speaking with either me or someone on my team to help you clear that doubt. Now, so after we spend 45 minutes, between 30 to 45 minutes on the phone, now together, I will give you the blueprint that will help you launch your business, right? Either me or someone on my team will be able to give you a customized blueprint that you can use to launch your own business on the internet. Now, if I feel you are a right fit for me, I might invite you to become a client, right? Which is which is my best coaching program. If I think you're good after we finish speaking, and I feel you're good, and we are both okay, what I would do is to invite you to join my coaching program. Right, I think it's one of the best coaching programs on the planet. I don't say that because it's me. I say that based on the transformation that's brought to the life of my student. So I invite you. I don't invite everybody. I turn down people down more than I admit people. So I don't invite everyone. So if I feel you are a right fit for me, I will invite you. Either me or someone else on my team will invite you to join the program. Now, if we invite you, you should automatically jump in immediately. If you don't, we might withdraw the invite because we have loads of people on the queue. So if you don't, we might withdraw it. So you need to take action if we say join the program. Now, if we don't invite you, we will ask you to go and implement the blueprint session we did together. No biggie, no problem, no wahala. We'll say go and implement what we've shown you so far. Go and do it and work for free. No problem if we invite you, right? So we turn down more people than we accept for this program, and we have very strict and reasonable admission conditions, right? So this is why our students get massive results, because we're careful of people we bring in. We want to bring in people who are ready to get results, and that is why almost all our students get results, massive sterling results, because of the way we handle this whole program. So the program currently have a 94.5% success rate. Most programs don't have even 50%. Some programs I know don't have even 20%. We've been able to take this program to 94.5% success rate, which means if there are 100 people in the program, 94 of them are going to be successful in the program. So that's why I said it's one of the best, most successful programs on earth. And the reason for that is because we are very strict on people we admit into the program, and that's why you also want to check out book your strategy section. Your section with me by clicking the link below. So to show me that you are serious about launching your own business, right? To show me that you are very serious about launching your own business, what you should do. You need to make a refundable deposit. To show me that you are serious about launching your own business, you need to make a refundable deposit. It's refundable. You give it back to you. I don't need your money. We'll give it back to you. It's refundable. Deposit of 5,000 naira before we can hold the call. Right? Once you book the call, be ready to make a deposit. of 5,000 naira. You get it back. The reason we do that is I don't need your money for anything. You get it back. Right now, you see, I use that to keep away people who are time wasters. There are some freebie seekers, time wasters all over the internet. So we use that to keep them away, to scare them away, because we don't want them to come in. So after our call, if I invite you to become my student, right, we'll apply the 5,000 naira to whatever your fee will be, right, and then we'll apply it to your balance if we invite you to become a student. But if I do not invite you, immediately after the call you will get the 5,000 naira back immediately after the call. If I do not invite, if I invite you, we'll apply the 5,000 naira to your fee. But if I don't, will give it back to you immediately after the call. Whether you're speaking with me or speaking with any of my staff, we will send it back to you immediately, because we don't use it to keep away people who are time wasters. Now I'm sure you get it back. I'm sure you understand what I'm trying to say. So my coaching program isn't for lazy people. If you want to jump into my coaching program, it's not for lazy people. You must be ready to take simple instruction, and you must be ready to work to get the result. But I'm here to support you. That's what makes it easy for you. But it's not for lazy people, right? All you have to do right now is to click the link below. There's a link below this video. Click on the link below and then book that phone call section with me or someone on my team, and then click on it, and then we'll be able to talk on the phone, right? So click the link below to schedule that call, or go to www.johnsonemmanuel.com/business, right? You can go to johnsonemmanuel.com/business, and then we can take it up from there as well. So that is why our students get massive unprecedented result. If we invite you, just know that it's going to be an era of new beginning for you. If we do invite you, congratulations in advance if we invite you, because it's going to be an era of new opportunity for you and your business. So I know it's going to be a great section together, so I can't wait to speak with you. Click the link below or go to johnsonemmanuel.com/business. johnsonemmanuel.com/business, or click the link below. Then let's talk about growing your business, right? We can take it to the next phase that you want us to take it to, and I know you're going to love it, right? So it's a great time talking with you. I appreciate your time. Click the link below. Let's get talking. Let's help you build a business that you want to build. It's going to be a great time together, and I know you're going to enjoy every single thing that we do together. So if you're ready, let's go there. Thanks for your time. I appreciate your time. Big ups to you, and I look forward to meeting you on the phone as we talk together on the phone. Thanks, I appreciate it. Bless you.